Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so I really tried my hardest not to have this opinion of what's been going on with Battlefield 2042 and the new event and everything going on with that, but guys, I just have to be transparent with you, as I always try to be. This is just embarrassing at this point, and it's honestly terrible. And again, I sincerely don't want to make a video where I can just complain about Battlefield 2042 again, but oh my god, we have some funny stuff to go over in this video. So if you're excited for that, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's start going over this catastrophe. So for those of you that don't know, and even I didn't know until today because I've been playing the finals, there's currently a holiday season event going on in Battlefield 2042, and they have dubbed this event Holiday Protocol. Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like I expected much, right? I don't think anyone expected much from a mid-season event in Battlefield 2042, but this one is particularly depressing because of what it features. And I suppose I'll start off with the rewards, because I think the rewards are the least of it. Getting free stuff is always welcome as far as I'm concerned in a video game. But with that being said, is getting a candy cane trinket really what we want in Battlefield 2042? It's just sort of a fucking joke, and it makes me depressed when I think about it, because when you think about other things that used to happen in Battlefield, such as, oh, I don't know, some of the Battlefield 3 DLCs, or some of the dog tags you could grind for, like the 100 Service Star gold dog tags in Battlefield 3, that were super sick. And then we get this. We get a candy cane, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I can't sit here and not say anything. But like I mentioned, that's really the least of our concerns, because what I'm about to show you next is nothing short of just absolutely mind-boggling. And unfortunately, I do have to take a strong stance on this, because I, for the life of me, just cannot understand why they would even bother featuring this game mode. The game mode I'm talking about is the current Rapid Strike game mode for this week. And this game mode is nothing short of some of the worst drivel I have ever experienced, and Battlefield should be embarrassed for featuring this in an official playlist. The game mode is hardcore 128 player conquest with 9,100 tickets and 2 times bullet velocity, and your health is lowered to 40 HP, which means that there's nothing rapid or strike about it, because people just sit in vehicles on hillsides and one-shot you from across the map, and they just sit and camp with snipers across the map. And then you go on Reddit and you see people defend hardcore like it takes any fucking skill or brain cells at all. And I'm sorry, I really am. I don't want to get angry, I don't want to get frustrated, I don't want to make a video like this, but I have to take a firm stance here. Hardcore has no place in Battlefield. It doesn't have a place in Battlefield. I'm sorry. Battlefield is not hardcore. Battlefield hardcore is a niche side game mode that a niche small portion of the community enjoys, and it only exists because DICE allows you to make it. The majority of people don't want to get one-shotted across the map by a pistol. And once again, I simply have to emphasize this. Battlefield should be embarrassed for featuring this game mode in an official playlist. This is about the laziest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. 9,100 tickets? Are you out of your fucking mind? I loaded into a server of this game mode today, and the server had 23 minutes left in the game, and they weren't even 1,500 tickets down. So it's clear whoever made this game mode was just cranking up the numbers as far as he could go, and he put zero thought into it. And the same can be said for the gameplay, or lack thereof, because the gameplay in this game mode is nothing short of the most abhorrent, unenjoyable, dog shit experiences ever put in a Battlefield game in the history of gaming. This game mode doesn't encapsulate anything that Battlefield is about. This game mode encapsulates actually everything that is wrong with the current state of Battlefield. This is ass backwards defined. And I know some people are going to be in the comment section just saying, well, don't play it. Don't worry, I won't. But I just have to bring to people's attention just how fucking lost this franchise truly is. And before you defend this game mode in my comment section, please remember that EA is a multi-billion-dollar company, and they don't pay you anything to defend their shitty game modes. And on top of that, remember, In order to enjoy and actually unironically play this abomination of a mode, you have to have absolutely no idea what makes good gameplay good gameplay. You wouldn't know good gameplay if it smacked you directly in the face. And apparently, neither were the people that picked this game mode to be featured in this weekly playlist because it got featured, right? So that's my rant on that. And switching topics to the second week, Attack of the Elves. Guess what the Attack of the Elves is for this event, ladies and gentlemen? I bet some of you already guessed. And you're probably right. They reskinned the Halloween event, Geists, and just put elf costumes on them. Holy fucking shit. Oh my god. This franchise is so absolutely dead and gone, I can't even describe it anymore. And I understand that the developers are probably on vacation and all of that, right? Good for them. But for the love of Christ, you couldn't think of anything else other than reskinning something we've already received? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. This is Battlefield 2042. This is what we get with Battlefield 2042. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I'm not even done, because there are even more catastrophic things with this event. So, they had the bright idea of putting Christmas music in the menu, which is great, right? That's awesome. I love Christmas music. I think it sets a wonderful sort of tone and a wonderful cheer aspect, and it's great for the majority of people. But guess what they forgot to do? They forgot to make sure that the Christmas music that they actually used isn't copyrighted. So what I have to do on my stream every single fucking day now is when I start Battlefield 2042 to play it, I have to mute my audio so my channel doesn't get copyright striked because DICE can't bother either buying the rights to use this music or making sure they use uncopyrighted music. So it's just, it blows my fucking mind. It actually blows my mind. My brain is on the ground. And before someone types this in the comment section, yes, I went into the audio section and I tried to turn the music volume to 0. Guess what? I already had it turned to 0. I haven't heard the 2042 soundtrack since the first 30 seconds of the beta because I immediately turned it off and I will never listen to it. So it doesn't work. I set it to 0 music volume and it doesn't turn off. So my only option is to mute the game so I don't get my channel literally copyright striked. And I'm fully aware that that particular sort of music thing doesn't affect 99.9% of people, but it still is in this modern era of content creation and, you know, creator this and creator that. It still kind of does blow my mind that they would even try to do that. And again, it just goes to show how truly out of touch they are with reality and the current situation going on with their game and the current climate of gaming and where it's heading. So that's my video on the new event. You probably didn't like the video. If you did somehow, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I apologize for people that don't like my rant content, but you have to understand this shit is a complete and utter joke, and anyone that says it isn't is out of their minds.